I'm here with Dr. Deepak Chopra. He's here in the Bay Area visiting for Akshapatra Foundation. Hi, Dr. Chopra. Welcome to the Bay Area.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Can you tell me about your involvement with Akshapatra?
Well, I learned about Akshapatra from Madhu Sridhar a few years ago, and I was totally taken by the efficiency of the organization. There are a lot of people out there who are doing a lot of good things, and they have really good intentions. They have a lot of love and compassion, but it's one thing to have that and the other to execute it. I think Akshapatra is an amazing organization as far as execution is concerned.
Have you seen one of the facilities that they've done?
I have not seen live the facilities, but I've watched all the videos, and next time I go to India I would love to see them. Actually, I have seen the original one in Banaras many years ago, the one that was formerly with, the temple over there. Yeah, ISKCON. So I've seen that, and that's an amazing facility as well.
And as far as your, mind and body consciousness training and the work that you do, how do you think it ties in with what Akshapatra does?
I think Akshapatra is a perfect way to rewire your neurobiology, if I may say so. You can create a new brain, actually, by embarking on the journey of karma yoga, which Akshapatra represents. Sooner or later, it gets you beyond your personal self, and when you get into your transpersonal self, it opens up a totally new network of neurons in your brain that are in the direction of self-regulation, homeostasis, healing. It's good for you.
And what is your comment on medicine as far as the spiritual work that you do and scientific medicine?
Well, right now, if you look at the data, the pharmaceuticals that we use, 80% of them are of optional or marginal benefit, which means they're not really required. They would save you, if you didn't use them, you would save money and side effects, and the natural history of the illness would not be affected, which still leaves about 20% that could save your life. So I think modern medicine is very effective in diagnostics, in some forms of surgery and technology. But when it comes to chronic illness, and the vast majority of illness in the world, that depends on better nutrition, healthy relationships, good sleep, exercise, and happiness.
Wow. Thank you for that message. I think that's a wonderful message for the audience. Any other message you have for your Bay Area audience or your worldwide audience here?
I think you should keep track with what's happening in the world of consciousness-based medicine. There's all kinds of new research on how your genes are not deterministic, that you can upregulate them through various mind-body technologies, that there's a whole new field called neuroplasticity, where you can use your mind to recreate your brain. And there is the whole understanding of how relationship restructures our biology. There's a lot of new data on how you can reverse the biological markers of aging. So this is a very exciting time, actually.
That is. I mean, I'm excited by what you're saying right now. What is something that a person like me or anybody else out there that is not that much aware of their spirituality and the mind-body consciousness realm, what can someone do in a very simple form or something to get into this area?
I think take few minutes of self-reflection every day. Ask yourself, who am I? What do I want? What's my life purpose? What kind of contribution do I want to make? What kind of relationships are healthy and what aren't, and what am I doing about it? How do I express my unique skills and talents in the service of other people? Who are my heroes or heroines in history, mythology, religion? If you ask yourself these questions, then life has an interesting way of moving you into the answers. You don't need to know the answers.
I was looking at your bio, and your father went to was a cardiologist at Mulchand. You're from Ames. You have a very, it's one of the best. It is the best in India as far as medicine is concerned. And a lot of physicians that come out of, Maulana Azad and Ames and the other fine institutions in India, they're trained to be very scientific in the way they look at things. What is your message to the physicians out there to look at more of the soul and the spirit?
Well, I come from the same background, and I'm still very interested in scientific validation. If you have a philosophy that can't be validated scientifically, then it's no good. Sure. It has to be validated scientifically, and it has to be practical. It has to, be of some use to individuals and society. So I think you really don't need to do anything except keep up with what the progress is. There's a lot of progress right now in what I can only call consciousness-based medicine, but there's also a lot of progress in the science of consciousness itself. Is consciousness a byproduct of your brain, or is it fundamental to space-time geometry in the universe? How does consciousness actually become physical reality? So, I have a conference that I hold once a year called Sages and Scientists, where I bring the best scientists from the world and sages, if I may say so, and that's an ongoing movement. There's similar conferences all over the world right now, where the best scientists are gathering to discuss the biggest mystery of our existence, which is why we're here. Why is there something instead of nothing?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time and the work that you're doing and the work that you do with Akshapatra. Thank you so much.
It's nice to be here, and it's a privilege.